federal government says it's correcting an historic mistake. It announced today that it's bringing back names that disappeared from the Canadian military decades ago. Our John Robertson caught up with some local soldiers in a training exercise today and asked what the changes mean to them.
This is the Mini Mountain Man. Not quite the big show, but extremely difficult.
22-kilometer run with a 25-pound rucksack on, followed by a 3.2-kilometer portage, a solo canoe carry, then a 10-kilometer paddle, and the final run is 5.6 kilometers into the finish line here.
And while they run, their branch of the military has changed beneath them.
Sometimes I think it's important to correct historic mistakes and correct them when possible.
In 1968, a change by the Liberal government unified the three branches. This brought the Air Force, Army, and Navy together in the Canadian Forces. Today, the three branches are returning to those original names. The Maritime Command will become the Royal Canadian Navy. Air Command will become the Royal Canadian Air Force. And the Land Force Command will become the Canadian Army. Now, the reason that the Canadian Army didn't get Royal in the title is that that honor already exists in individual units within the Army, like the Royal Canadian Dragoons or Edmonton's own Lord Strathconas Horse Royal Canadians. So while the soldiers begin to trickle in, they weigh in on what has happened with their historic title.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes, and some people may say that it's not cost efficient to do it. I think it'll be good.
The commanding officer completes the race and, after a breather, puts things into perspective.
Not only in the Strathconas and 1 Canadian Mechanized Brigade Group, but throughout the Army and Canadian Forces as well. We have troops deployed abroad and at home conducting training. So we obviously support the announcement, but we carry on with our work.
So the training for Exercise Mountain Man continues. For the soldiers preparing for the future, armed with another piece from the past. John Robertson, CBC News, Edmonton.
Ahead